Hi everybody, it's Miss Knutson. I'm here with Tessa today, and we are going to bring you a short little Valentine's lesson. Today, for our Valentine adventure, we are going to need these supplies. You're going to need some construction paper. Valentine's colors might be important, but I'm not here to tell you what color your Valentine needs to be. Red or pink, that might be good, just a regular standard size of construction paper. You are going to need scissors. You're going to need those. You can also use some decorative paper. I've got all these papers from when we did marbled paper, which that's another lesson for another day, maybe this summer. Any fun patterns, anything you want to use, that will work. This is a great project for many different types of patterned paper. What we're going to create today is a woven paper heart. This is a great project for small fingers that are just learning how to use their fine motor skills, but it's also good for older kids like Tessa to create some great patterns, and you can even create some unique shapes with this technique. Let's get started with our woven paper heart Valentine. Now, if you know the vocabulary for weaving, that's great. It always kind of slips my mind. We're going to create the basic framework to create a woven paper heart. I'm going to use a plain piece of white paper for this, okay? Take your piece of paper that you're going to use to weave with, and you're going to fold it in half this way. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut slits in your paper across the folded edge. As you cut your paper, you're going to start at the fold and you're going to stop about 1 inch from the top of your paper. So here's the open end and here's the folded end. You're going to cut up and leave a space. You can make zigzag lines or curved lines. You can see I cut on the folded edge. You're only going to cut so far and then you'll stop, leaving about 1 inch right at the top. Parents, if you are doing this for a really little one, maybe you can create the cuts. Let's see, how many did I do? I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did 8. If you do too many, it may break. I cut a few strips of our marbled paper. It's about the same size as my computer paper that I used. There you go, very nice. Now I made strips that are about 1 inch wide, and they need to be able to go across your paper and kind of hang off the sides. I'm going to use my marbled strip here. I'm going to take my paper that I cut my lines out of, and I'm going to weave up and down. So I'm going to go in one side and up the other. Up and down, up and down. Then you can slide it up to the top, just like that. Then I'll take my second strip and I'm going to do the opposite in and out that my first strip was. Since I went down first with this one, I'm going to start up with this one. So now I've got my second piece and I slid it in there, and you can see, if I hold this up gently, you can see the very wide and very cool weaving pattern that we're making with our paper. I'm going to alternate going in and out with these marbled papers until I've completed all the way down to the bottom of my page. And you'll know if you have done the pattern wrong because they will, it won't hold together very well. If you weave it correctly, your paper won't slip out very much, especially if you push them tight to the end after each one. Here is Tessa's completed abstract woven paper art. You cut the red piece of paper and you made how many lines? She made a pretty big weave, which I think is great. I think it looks really nice. After you finished your woven piece, you're going to need to create 2 perfectly identical heart shapes. You're going to insert your woven piece underneath the heart so that it peeks through. You can glue your heart on top of your woven piece. And then you can also do it on the back side. And this has a dual purpose. The first purpose is it's super pretty and you'll have the front and the back looking the same. The second purpose for gluing the front and the back is it'll hold all of your paper pieces together. Put the glue on the heart piece of paper, not on the woven piece of paper. Does that make sense? Oh, what are you doing to the glue stick? All right, there is Tessa's woven paper Valentine. All ready to go. All you need is paper and glue and scissors, okay? And if you want to hand these out to a special person in your life, then you can do that. Tessa's got somebody she wants to write it to. Can you see it? She put, "I love you." Aww. I wanted to give you guys another quick Valentine's video this year. This one is really cool. Maybe I can convince Tessa to make them for her classmates so I don't have to come up with another pattern. Tessa's gonna come up with her idea for her Valentine. So you guys try your paper weaving. I'm gonna finish up mine really fast and I'll make sure to show you guys an image of what mine looks like. Well guys, it's been great to stop and see you here for another lesson. Please join me, Miss Knutson, for more lessons here on YouTube. Oh, perfect. You're gonna make it darker?